Hello, church, and welcome to Church News. This week, there is actually a lot of things going on, so I thought I'd do it a bit different and sort of put it up in this kind of calendar form so you can kind of see where everything is and how close they are. So let's get straight into it. First up, you might see that there's something on today, and that is the Red Frogs early bird registration. So if you're interested in being part of Red Frogs, the early bird registration, which gets you those sort of discounts and things, is due today. So for that, remember you'll need a Working with Children's check and a pastoral reference to do Red Frogs, and you'll need to do some training. The actual Frogs event is not until November 22nd, but this is about the early bird registrations. So if you want to do that, you need to get that in tonight. So go and chat to Wes about how to do that. Also, I'll have a link in the description for the church news in our website, so you can have a look at that there to find where to go to register for it. All right, moving on. So that was Red Frogs today. Tomorrow, Monday, Young and Heart are meeting here at church at 1:30 p.m. Ian Beeman has organised the Scots Glen Singers to come and entertain, so come along at 1:30 p.m. if you're part of the Young and Heart group to hear them. Should be a good time. All right, so also on Monday, the 2nd of September, so that's tomorrow, at 7:30 p.m, the pastors from the surrounding churches around us who are part of the group that's titled Our Block, which is the leaders from our local churches getting together to cast vision about how to reach our local community. So that's sort of Nuttawading, Vermont, and Mitcham areas. So to help kind of kick this off, they're holding a prayer and worship night. So that's tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. and that's going to be at Stairway Church, which, if you don't know, that's on Rooks Road, so just around the corner from where we are. So come along at 7:30 p.m. for a prayer and worship night. Okay, moving on. On Thursday, so that's the 5th of September, youth group, you're meeting for a youth study night. So that's going to be at 7:30 p.m. at Tegan's house. So bring a Bible and pen. She hasn't actually told me what you're studying, but come along. So it's going to be your regular Thursday night study is on this week. Okay, so next day, on Friday the 6th of September, Bev Lang is hosting a marriage enrichment at her house. So that's at the Lang's house at 7:45 p.m. So the guest speaker for that will be Bill Vasilio. So if you're married and you want to be enriched, come along at 7:45 p.m. Bev also puts on a really mean hot chocolate, so get in on that. Okay, on Saturday the 7th of September, Tidal Rivers Theos are holding a fundraiser music festival at St. Colum's Church in Hawthorne. The fundraiser is to help them raise funds for their Wilson's Prom campsite fee and operation costs. The concert's going to be starting at 6 p.m. It's going to feature a whole heap of bands, as well as barista coffee, donuts, item auctions, a whole heap of exciting activities. So if you're interested in coming along to the music festival, it's going to be at 6 p.m. Entry fees are $40 for adults, $30 for concession, and under 10s are free. If you want to get any more information, chat to Wes. So moving on, Sunday the 8th of September, we have a special forum in relation to Boys Brigade, which is changing from a Friday night to allow the Mitcham Youth Program to run on a Friday night. Now, this is a big change at Mitcham Baptist Church, so we wanted to hold a forum to allow everyone who's involved in BB, with the leaders, family members, attendees, to come and just have a chance to ask questions about the change and offer feedback moving forward for Boys Brigade and Mitcham Youth. So if you're interested in coming to that, there's a meeting that's on next Sunday evening after the evening service. All right, now coming up in November on Saturday the 16th, there's going to be our annual members meeting, and in this meeting, it'll be a chance for people to submit nominations for elders, council, church secretary, which positions are going to be open. So some of them are vacant, some of them are members who have finished their term and are eligible for re-election. So if you want to, there are forms at the information desk where you can grab a form and you can nominate someone for the position of elder, council, member, or church treasurer. So grab those forms, fill them in. They need to be back before that meeting so that the church leadership can endorse them and put them forward as elders or church councils. And finally, you may have noticed as we've gone around the calendar that there's a prayer meeting on every Monday. And so that's a new perpetual prayer meeting that's going to be happening every Mondays here at church at 12 noon. So if you're available, please come along as we seek God, particularly praying for the Pastoral Search Committee and anything else that prayer needs for our church. Well, that's it for church news. Thanks for going along with the journey with me, and I hope you have a great and blessed Sunday.